Helene intensified rapidly as it moved over super warm Gulf waters, up to 5 degrees above average. Climate Central calculates that climate change made those temperatures at least 500 times more likely. But another consequence of climate change will unfold into the weekend, since Helene could drop more than a foot of rain hundreds of miles from the coast.
Every hurricane that now exists contains more moisture than it would have without climate change, and that means the rainfall associated is in every case stronger than it would have been. And so the flood damage from hurricanes is larger because of climate change.
Freddie Otto researches how climate change influences weather. And with Helene, you can see the evidence with the amount of moisture it's holding, because warmer air can hold more moisture. Precipitable water, or P-Wat, isn't something you hear us talk about on TV very often, but in the context of Helene and climate change, it's important. So here's what it is. Imagine you had a tube, a column of air that ran from the ground all the way up through the clouds, and it has a lot of water vapor, has a lot of moisture in it. Well, if you were able to squeeze all of that moisture out at once, precipitable water is a measure of how much rain you'd actually get down at the surface. Meteorologist Ben Knoll pointed out that Helene appears to carry record-breaking amounts of moisture.
Several hurricanes this year have done a similar thing, whether that was Debbie or Francine. Both of those systems actually also came with record-breaking moisture. So we're seeing this pattern, kind of repeating itself. And that obviously reveals a bit of a trend here, which is toward not just a warmer, but a moister world.
That means places from Atlanta to Asheville could get 2 or 3 months worth of rain in just a few days.
You ask, the question, how is climate change impacting me and the weather that I'm experiencing day to day? This is a prime example of where those effects become very tangible and very real for people.
In New York, I'm meteorologist Chase Kane.